Alright, so this is the final day here at the Gaylord
Stay.
convention slash resort
I don't want
slash...
to leave the Gaylord ever.
No?
No.
You want this to be your second home?
I love the Gaylord.
Well, he loves being inside the Gaylord.
I love being part of the Gaylord.
Oh.
I love being inside the Gaylord.
Oh.
Oh, this place.
I love being underneath the Gaylord, on the bottom floor, on top of the Gaylord, on the top floor.
Maybe the
Moving up
Gaylord...
and down.
Maybe a part of the Gaylord will always be inside of you, Chad.
You can leave the Gaylord, but the Gaylord never leaves you.
Oh my god.
I can only hope so.
So anyway, today we went into DC to see what we could see there. And we did see, you know, some of the monuments that we wanted to check out.
Yeah, I always wanted to go, so.
Yeah.
Powerful Lincoln Memorial. Get there. See it's lit up. Walk around it. Start climbing the stairs. Walk right. Start climbing. Then all of a sudden, you get a glimpse.
That's right.
Of the man. You get just a little bit of him.
Ooh.
You see the beard. A little bit of the, you know, a little bit of it. Then else you get a little further. There he is, sitting in his chair, and he's beautiful.
He's a beautiful man.
He's a beautiful man.
He's very large.
Did you feel like anything? No?
Well, when you see it, you're like, wow, and then you start reading some of his quotes and things around that they have on the walls, and you kind of get inspired, you know, wow.
You get the history and stuff, and, you know, he was actually the president and lived in that place. And
I mean, you lived in the White House, but it wasn't exactly all that far away from where you're standing when you're looking at the statue.
there's a lot of history and stuff. It's cool.
And checked out what? The World War II Memorial. We saw the Washington Monument.
The Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial.
Yes, and that was crazy.
Yeah.
That video is going to be crazy,
That was
man.
great. I'm going to watch that a few times.
That was just like, for those who don't know, because by now you've already seen that video, it's already been out, but there was a young African-American boy who was walking around
9, 10 years old, something like that.
with he had his own camera. He was reading the quotes from Martin Luther King and recording them.
Right, we were quiet, just like kind of follow, like you were kind of going each thing.
Yeah.
And then he was doing his thing. We were all quiet, just listening to his kid recite the Martin Luther King quotes.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that. I mean, he was really young because he had to sound out a few of the words, but he got them all. And it was amazing hearing him read through it.
Much like the civil rights movement itself, it was difficult at times, but pushed through and accomplished it.
Yeah, it was. Wow,
It was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Moments like that don't happen every day.
That was insanely coincidental that happened. Just the moment we were there, and think about it, we were there late too. So what were the chances?
We weren't even trying to fight that. We thought it was the World War II part.
Yeah, we thought it was one.
Too soon.
Yeah, and ended up being pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it was great.
And then, all right, so then we hit the city because we were looking for the White House. That didn't go too well.
Yeah.
Circling in circles.
It's been hard for us to find the White House as insert name of candidate or politician you don't like here to find it.
Well, why the hell were there so many streets you couldn't turn left or right on? What the fuck?
You couldn't turn right unless you were in this weird little side street area. I've seen stuff like that in Boston, but never nope, you can't turn.
Yeah.
And it's just, no, you can't turn left here. But it's a one-way going left. No, you can't turn left here.
It's fucking weird.
And then you can't turn right to, get around again.
It's like you need to know your way around the city or you can't get anywhere.
Oh, it's terrible. GPS or no, it was a mess.
So then we finally were starving, so we park.
Right.
And we walk, what was it, not even a block, and there's this place that looks good. It looks, there's people inside eating.
Yeah, it looks classy. Was it Hamilton?
I think it was Hamilton's,
yeah. Hamilton's, yeah, or something
Right,
like
we're
that.
thinking about maybe we'll go here, and then there's a dude just running at us. And,
hey, man.
Hey!
Yeah, ask you something.
I'm not looking for even $1. I just want to ask you a question.
I don't want a dime. Just want to ask you a question.
So, he's definitely got us down on his luck. He's probably going to ask you for money, even though he said he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just gonna, this just happened before I've talked about it, but he's basically like, where do you need to go, where you trying to go. I think we were talking about, we're trying to figure where we're going.
Right.
So he's probably gonna then after he helps you or whatever. Then
Help you out,
yeah.
and then try to ask for money for in reward for. So we ended up skipping that place.
Yeah.
Right. We're like, all right, we should keep going.
Down the street to the end of the block. We tell them, oh no, we got somewhere to be, and just keep going.
And so we go around the block, and literally one block away from the White House, is a guy getting arrested on his ass in cuffs with cops all around him.
Right.
And he's swearing, "What the fuck, man? I can't believe this, man. What the fuck?"
Yep, he was on the floor, right?
He was on his ass. Yeah, they threw him on the ground.
Yeah, his arms all fucked
And there's a
up.
bunch
Yeah.
of ritzy-looking people about 10 feet in the other direction.
Yeah, in front of like a bar or whatever that was.
It's a nice restaurant.
Just standing outside.
So it's interesting because it's a block away from the White House, literally, and you have all the problems in the U.S.
Yeah.
right there, outside.
People
the door.
down on their luck, people getting arrested.
Guy coming up to random people. You know, he's asking for money. You got a guy on the ground getting arrested while other assholes are in a place enjoying
Right next door.
right next door.
It's just like Occupy Wall Street. You got the
And
people
occupies Wall Street too.
the people protesting.
that, right?
Well, we have that,
Okay.
but it's like Occupy Wall Street. You got the people protesting across the street. You have people having champagne luncheons up on the balcony of the bank.
Yeah.
You know, what we did, we ran into Occupy DC.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which-
we were lost.
Everyone was asleep. No one was out.
Yeah.
Probably because it's so
There's a
cold.
few people walking around, but yeah, it's probably getting cold at that point. So.
They'll just sit in their tents.
Yeah, oh, well, after we saw the dude, we walked around the front to that restaurant again, and no one was in front to yell at us this time. So we went in, it was awesome.
And it was good.
Yeah.
Very good food. A unique menu, good prices,
Jeez.
and 10% sales tax.
Yeah, seriously, what the heck? We look at the bill, we're like, okay, it came to X dollars, and then it came to move the decimal point over one, X
That was
dollars
wacky,
again.
man.
Like, what the heck, man? I was wondering why the food was so so inexpensive, reasonably priced. Now
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen sales tax that high in the U.S. I mean,
10%.
city
Yeah.
is like 8.75.
Yeah, about.
So that's the highest I've ever seen. 10.
But
Just
it makes
go all
the
out,
math
10.
so easy.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Then we had to figure out how to get back.
Yeah,
Which
was
took a
fun.
while.
Yeah, we went into a tunnel, and the GPS, like, we just get in a tunnel, GPS says, take exit 9. I'm like, well, where's exit 9? We look in front of exit 9 is approaching rapidly while this guy comes up in the right lane, like, speeding. So, like, by the time he passed us, it was too late to hit the exit. Then we had to go around in, like, 3 circles.
Mm-hmm. Pain in
Those
the
are
ass.
Not conducive to getting from point A to point wherever you
No.
need to go.
Not very self-explanatory and very confusing and a
Take
bunch of
K
shit.
Street northwest to Z Street southeast. Wait.
Take slight left, now go straight. Continue with a slight right. But I'm in the left lane. What do I do? You don't go the right way, and then
Cross 3
you
lanes
drive
of
5 more
traffic
minutes.
In 10 tenths of a second.
So that was our exciting day today. And I think what we'll do is, to end the day, we'll recap. We'll do like an acquisitions, like what each of us picked up here at MAGFest.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of our MAGFest journey.
MAGFest.
Although tomorrow we may have some other stuff planned on the way back.
Maybe you look some stuff up, maybe figure some more stuff out. Maybe.
Yeah. It's better than watching whatever that random movie was on the TV.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we have, tomorrow we're going back to Connecticut, but we have the whole day to
Well,
ourselves as long as we
Yeah.
don't get stuck in rush hour traffic, so.
24-hour day to make a 5-hour drive. So we put some other stuff in there, maybe.
Well,
Right.
don't forget 8 hours of sleep, so
Oh,
it's...
we don't need that, John.
Dude, I gotta get up
We
on...
didn't have that last night.
Yeah, I know, and I could barely drive,
You guys
dude.
up till 3 a.m. playing games last night. Trying to get him back to the room. He doesn't want to come.
Oh, shut up, dude. We were playing games, and I said, I was like, do you want to go up or stay down longer? You want to stay down longer? And then, all right, I got back in line to play CVS2 another couple
This
rounds.
is all lies.
And then he's like, all right, I'm going up. And I'm like, but I'm on deck. I'm up next. And then he went up. And then I lost horribly, as usual.
It's a long game, you know that.
Yeah, it takes.
Okay, 10
takes forever.
minutes, dude. 5 minutes for the dude to have me, 5 minutes for me. Please,
This
just
is
be...
all lies.
Oh, yes, because I lie all the time.
Okay.
Conducive liar.
All right.
Can't stop.
Did you have a nice time, OJ?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you guys came out here, and I'm glad I got to come out here too.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, overall, it was pretty good. I think even though we didn't sell a ridiculous amount of merch,
Yeah, this is not,
which probably no one knows because we haven't talked about this
we're
yet.
gonna talk about it as especially on the show and stuff this week. But
There's your phone going nuts.
I don't think people come to this to buy stuff. I didn't see anyone really buying a lot of stuff.
Right.
Because you're sure your paintings and stuff, whatever. And you, like that dude didn't sell a lot of stuff. Like no one's really selling a ton of stuff.
Right.
People come here to play games. You have a 24-hour game room.
Yeah.
That was really what people were coming.
Watch
to.
the panels, watch the concerts, play the
Not
games.
to
That
mention
seems
the
to be.
24-hour dealers room was insane. Like they're gonna leave it open 24 hours just so that someone will buy stuff.
But I think
Not-
certain conventions people go to buy.
Yeah.
Some people go, and this is more about going to see the bands, going to see in the 24-hour gaming, and not so much We sold a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. I don't think anyone sold a ton of stuff. That's just one.
No, I didn't
That's
get
the
that
point for
impression.
unique.
I didn't get that impression.
Right.
No,
People around us weren't selling
it
anything.
could be wrong.
Right.
But it
Yeah.
didn't seem too crazy.
Right.
People were going home early, all pissed.
Oh my gosh, yeah. People, people were taking their booths down early during the day and putting them up late in the morning the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to other conventions like Comic-Con, people are like you gotta be there. It's like a rule. Here, it's pretty. It's it's nice and easy. You just kind of people seem to come hang out. The store people didn't seem too upset that I spoke with.
Right.
Yeah, today we were the only one in like the aisle that was open.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like,
true.
what the hell's going on?
Next to us was gone. Across was gone. Everyone was gone.
Everybody went home, so.
Yeah, someone actually took over across from us, just started sitting there talking about stuff. It's kind of funny.
All right. So we'll have one more video for today, where we show the things that we picked up while we were here at MAGFest, and then Monday we'll have our footage of the way home and any special stuff that we do. So we'll be back with one more video.